Hi ADHD parents, my name is Brielle Kennington. I'm the creator of this group and I wanted to give you my summer survival tips because school's out soon. We have like 16 days left and so it's time to start getting some things into place so that you can have a thriving summer and not just be in survival mode. So I have two boys who are ADHD. I have ADHD myself. One of my sons has oppositional defiance disorder and one of them has anxiety, so I understand sometimes, you know, when you hear a tip, easier said than done. So just take out the gold nuggets out of this, and then you can just forget about the rest. If you don't think it'll work for your kiddo, that's totally fine. The number one thing for summer is you guys need to have a routine, some sort of schedule. It doesn't have to be super structured, but plan tech time. Plan when they're gonna be playing outside. Plan when you're gonna be doing your little adventures, or when you're gonna be doing activities or soccer or quiet time. Plan everything so that you're not just like waking up and taking like 4 hours to like get everyone dressed, have them eat breakfast, and then you're still deciding what to do with your day. Having structure and routine is going to help them ease into the change because they've had structure and routine pretty much the whole school year. And so sometimes just the change of summer is enough to throw them through a loop. My boys hate change. Limit tech time. That's my second one. I can't even stress this enough. Kids are on tech too much. Even my kids are on tech too much. It is easy to get sucked in. Netflix, anything with a screen, video games, phones, iPhones. I put timers on everything. I have codes on everything. And they actually have a list of stuff they have to do before they get tech time, so that there's no battle and then they get 30 minutes. If they want to earn more time, they can. But first they have to do all these things, then they get their 30 minutes, and then they can do chores or more reading to earn more tech time. But I try to limit it to an hour a day, unless it's like a movie. Then it's, more like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But that is it. That includes everything. On our list, I have to make new ones this year, but this one is, I just printed it out. It's probably backwards for you guys. I printed it out and then got it laminated at Staples, and then I put magnets on the back, and then I have these magnetic dry erase markers so they can just check things off. And ours says, for last year was, have you gotten dressed, had breakfast, taken out the compost, fed the dog, read a book, did one workbook page, played outside for 20 minutes, and helped someone in the family. It's not like hard. Like this is stuff they should be doing anyway. It's not all chores. I think that that's important too, that I feel like if they did these things every day for the summer, then I don't have to feel guilty giving them technology. So that's my little tidbit. We have one that we all agreed on what was gonna be on it for this year that I'm gonna make up. We also created a summer bucket list, activities to do. Bubbles, homemade ice cream, going to the pool in Sedona, going to Beaver Creek, going on hikes, the summer movie pass. Like, there's lots and lots of things, and it's a really fun activity to do with your kids. Come up with a summer bucket list, things you want to do. Fireworks, lots and lots of stuff. I mean, it's limitless. And you can even find stuff already done on Pinterest so that you don't even have to put that much effort into it. I'm also creating an I'm bored list. I can't stand it when my kids come up to me and say, I'm bored. I'm like, it's not my job to entertain you. I'm supposed to keep you fed and make sure you become a productive human being. It's not my job to entertain you. So you can come up with an I'm bored list. I also like to have a list of chores on hand that they can do extra chores for technology or for some extra money, because I believe that kids need to contribute to the family, to the running of the household. Also for your kids, don't overschedule. Like, we have a lot of fun activities planned, but I don't have them in everything under the sun because kids get tired. I mean, they play outside. Summers are long days, and sometimes it is hard to have the structure. And so sometimes kids just melt down, and it's because they're tired and they're overscheduled. Sometimes it's nice that they don't have to do everything. So even though I say have structure and have a routine, you don't have to like schedule something for every minute of the day. Make sure that they're gonna have some time to just relax and rest and just play. Play is a really great way for them to learn and to just be happy and to fuel their interests. Keep their bedtime routines. This is a lot, right up there with the technology. I'm not saying you have to have the same time, but you need to have some sort of structured bedtime. For example, our kids, we start the bedtime routine at like 7. They're like asleep by 8. We push it back an hour in the summer. Oh, okay.
I just pooped.
That's great. Do you need any help?
No, I just pooped.
Okay. Mom life right here. I can't even think about what I was talking about. Bedtime. We push it back an hour, but the same thing. Jammies, brush their teeth. We read scriptures and pray. Then I read them a story. And then Austin goes out with me and does like one-on-one like talk time or reads. And then Bennett, my anxiety kid, we have a relaxation video that he listens to from YouTube called The Secret Treehouse. It freaks one of my ADHD kids out. Just a heads up, it gave him night terrors. But the one, it helps him with his anxiety. So, like, we're still gonna do that in the summer. And I know, like, sometimes you just, 8 o'clock rolls around and you're just like, can't you just go to bed? This isn't new. You know what the routine is. Like, just go put yourselves to bed. But it's not gonna work, moms. It's not gonna work. You have to keep that routine and keep the things the same. It makes kids feel safe and to know what's expected of them. So I hope these were helpful. Another thing that I would suggest is, I cannot recommend it enough, the book, If I Have to Tell You One More Time. So good. I wish I would have read it before I had children. So good. It's just really good. And that works with a child with oppositional defiance disorder, a child with ADHD, anxiety, and it just makes it more positive parenting instead of punishment. I feel like it sets you up for success before you have problems. So hopefully this helps you guys, and I would love to hear your summer survival tips. What do you guys like to do in the summertime? What do you look forward to? What are some things that work for you? I just thought I'd get the conversation started, and hopefully you guys have a blast this summer having your kids home.